How do there? I woke up in this heat wave. Yeah. Oops, I'm trying my best. Yeah, just before, I want to excuse myself for like stalling, like stopping to think and remembering things. I don't script these things and repeating myself a lot. Right, let's get on with it. I should have made this video earlier, but obviously with this heat going on, heat wave, inferno, should we say, I got myself a little rant about Confuzzled 2026. Right, fourth convention and second time I've been there. You can see the theme was it's like Broadway or the West End. Let's just say Broadway. To do with like musicals, have been around for a while and all that sort of shit. So that's the Confuzzled badge. Bag, I mean, I'm already mixing my words up. But yeah, just to clarify, I did make a video about this before. It's my non-sponsorship badge by Leggy Jack. He he mentioned like it's like he they, so yeah, like the pronouns, it either goes by he or he they. So just wanna he did the artwork. It was obviously part of a new reference sheet, oddly enough. So. And yeah, I just want to kind of have a bit of a slight rant here. I don't want to rant for too long. Yeah, this is there's been quite a few videos circulating about 3 weeks ago about this. I should have done this sooner. Like the heat, and it's quite hot today actually. What is fucking. There's a reason why we wear fursuits. Humans are very ugly looking, aren't they? Right, I'm just making this up as I go along. There's no particular order of like how I want to get to first. Yeah, I was there for about 4 days. It's roughly around a month ago now, Confuzzled 2026, and I got there around about like Thursday, stayed at this place called, I think it's called the Marriott now. Not too far from the convention. It's near the airport. As the, it's set in Birmingham, not Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, the Midlands, Brummyland, near the airport. Quite a few Americans there, weirdly enough. Well, yeah, Americans here. But yeah, people from all over the globe, a lot of parts. So I'm getting off topic. Yeah, I got there on the Thursday and I left on the Tuesday morning. So I was there till like Friday to Monday. And I'm glad I came. It was obviously it was very hot there. I don't really function too well in the heat, but you have no choice, do you? Why do they host these things in fucking summer? Why can't they host them in like, I don't know, like ScourgeCon? They have that in fucking February. I mean, if it's like already drafty enough up in Scotland, February is a perfect time of year for a convention. Winter, oh yeah, summer, yeah, let's all have a furry summer. Summer's the best time. It's not, well, fucking suffering from heat stroke. And I left on I didn't realise it went on until Tuesday, so I left on the Monday. So yeah, I went one of the major reasons I went there, my R's and my W's. I was there as obviously because I knew a few other folks going, like furry folks or not, and there was, what is it? My buddy just the ale drinking hedgehog, the steampunk hedgehog, is a Sonic fan. I already went on about him before in the previous video. I was just saving my camera. I couldn't be bothered to put this thing up. Yeah, he did some artwork for me in the past, and this is by Richard Hedgehog, Richard Parker. You okay with me mentioning your name, buddy? He's a good amigo. He's one of the only. It's like, you know, why I went there, of course. He got this in a dealer's end for me, so he's a cat owner himself. I'm a wat owner, but yeah, he got this for me in the dealer's den. So he's a good, yeah, he's a good. He's the reason why I go to these things. I've known him for quite some time, and he's like my kind of like we were kind of went there as a duo, you know, like duo-ship. You know, like, well, maybe it's not like Frodo and Sam, but you know, I did speak to various other people as well. Right. And yeah, he also gave me this. You see that there locked and along with this pen as well. Like, yeah, I didn't have a bottle opener in my hotel room, so yeah, he gave me a bottle opener. That's wrong with that. I got these from the dealer's den. Right, I'm just hoping they're okay. I've already showed this on my crappy amateur previous video. Yeah, it's like kind of like recharge my batteries. Yeah, it's been around about a month now, so yeah, of course I'm over it. I've already showed this on the previous video before, but yeah, we all need our caffeine, don't we? Including the cats. Star signs. Yeah, I gave the other one to Richard Hedgehog. The Sonic. Yeah, I won't go on too much about him. Oh yeah, I was part of a team. Is it Fam and Glam? I didn't really bother to get into the cryptic side of things. It was a bit of a puzzle to solve, just like there was at ScotiaCon the past. So I didn't go this year. Cult of the Lamb. Someone was giving, some friendly whoever gave me this sticker. It's Cult of the Lamb. It's been in my Steam wish list for a long time, so I finally got Cult of the Lamb. Checked it out. It's a good game. They made a sequel, so thanks for that. Just weird coincidences, isn't it? Right, the panels I went to. Go with some more better detail. The Friday I went to the opening ceremony. Got talking to some space dog. That's all I know. This individual has a space dog. It's also a pup. Pup, yeah. It's a bit of a double thing to do, isn't it? You know, blends well, just like the anime community, you know. Yeah, naughty. Now, what did I do on the whose improv is it anyway? I'm just looking at the I forgot that yeah, events listings. That was Friday. I went to the opening ceremony on Friday, and the Saturday I went to whose improv is it anyway? I just like I can't see how well it's picking it up. Got the old cat costumes. That's Puss in Boots, and the yeah, I can't remember her name. Oh, what was it? Oh, it's all the same one here. Introduction to Greek myths. That was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 3. I like that. There was some event going on in the like other room, and like there were like the teacher, you know, she banged on the door and they banged back. So we're all trying to, yeah, I like history. I like integral parts of like interesting historic subject matter. I mean, that's right, all started with the ancient Egyptians, isn't it? So what else did I do today? Well, Doctor Who first. I have it yesterday. Anyway, Warhammer. Yeah, there's got that one. Oh yeah, I went to what's this one? Monday. Oh, not Monday. Pardon me. I'm getting a bit right, I'm getting a bit, I'm losing my place here. Oh, Fursuit Studies, Past, Present and Fursuit. I like this actually. It's like won by Vanguard Husky Spanex Austral, and it's, just look this up on the internet. I found that quite interesting. It was quite early in the morning, so I couldn't like bother. I mean, that like, yeah, that night, that morning, I think I had a bit to drink and I just couldn't be bothered to get up in the morning, but I wanted to get there to see that. It was only on for an hour, and I just like sitting down away from all the crowds, just listening to someone express their professional opinion for quite some time. Political. Just someone have a, like, you know, very on the ball subject, you know what they're talking about, and just sit there and listen to someone talk for quite some time while I'm avoiding all the mayhem, the crowd, like you know, getting like people getting too close to you accidentally or whatever. Yeah, what the for improv comedy show. I went to that one. My friend wanted to go to that, and he, weirdly enough, one of the organisers, one of the ones was won that show. I noticed him kind of staring at me at a distance. I didn't know who he was, but I recognised him when he was winning the fucking show. So that was a bit strange, but you know, I went to it. My friend didn't. He like me amigo. He didn't know none the wiser, so we just went there. So, oh yeah, another thing. It's like the introduction to Greek myths. Just after that, it wasn't on like the Bark, like it was all scheduled on Bark and all that. He had an online guide or whatever. There was this dragon meetup, and obviously one of the kind of locals, it's part of like the Confuzzled team, you know, the credits. And he also organises the York meeting. I won't say too much about it, but yeah, I don't like to name individuals. Well, the dragons, isn't it? You know, dragons. He wanted to go there. He just wanted to be around dragons. He likes dragons. I had to say, oh yeah, I'll tag along too. So I got quite a lot of photographs of dragons. So that's basically that. Yeah, Monday was when I left. What did I get up for? I'm sorry about this. I'm getting quite. I can't really read this too well. yeah. Towards the end, I had no idea this was on. I was like thinking of going back early with the Fursuit dance competition. I went there, and yeah, I mean, I do not know when I'll ever go back to Confuzzled, if I'll ever go again. So I'm quite glad I went there. It was good. It was like very, like they had the industrial fans in the background. They all like kind of like got us in. Like it's very packed out. We're all like sat together. Also, you know, loads of strangers sat together. I didn't know who anyone was sat around me. I was there. I went there on my own. Well, and it's, yeah, I'm just saying, it was like hosted by someone by the name of yeah, I like to write things down because I have a crap memory. Someone like the one who hosted it was Leon Foxy. Character Foxy stayed in the suit for quite some time, like to brave like the harsh elements of the heat, because it was very hot there. Like, yeah, it was like introducing and like giving some descriptions about competitors in the dance. I think there was around about quite a lot. I can't remember the exact number. Just look it up. It'll be on the. Just look up Confuzzled. It'll tell you. It's all on the Confuzzled TV. If you want to watch that. Yeah, I was quite glad. It was the first fursuit dance competition I ever watched. I was part of the audience member, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go to one again. Not if it'll be at Confuzzled or not. And yeah, on the subject, some Fursuit, there was just various people. It'll take me a while to go into it. You speak to so many random people there who you don't know. They're very friendly, and people who you know, people who you. There's obviously there was a few localish furs I knew there, but obviously strangers to me wanted to get their attention. Obviously people taking a lot of photographs. Yeah, it's obviously the Fursuit lounge had the bloody jet engines on. Yeah, I was very pleased, very impressed with they're looking out for us. They don't want us to pass out with heat stroke. Plenty of water, plenty of air conditioning. So I was I'm quite thankful for what they did, how they organised it all, and I can't remember the layouts. It'll tell you on this, the map or map guide. Where I kept putting my fursuit was in the way of the photo shoots, so I just kept having to squeeze, go to the wall and squeeze through the furniture to say I don't want to get in the way of your shot. Just to I only went partial, so I wasn't too bad. And yeah, Tuesday, yeah. There was a closing ceremony. I didn't realise it went on till Tuesday. So the closing ceremony. I was there for the opening ceremony, but the closing ceremony, no. Right. It was near Pendigo Lake. I'm very thankful for that, because a lot of the times I just kept going out for breathers. Crowds, yeah, crowds. You have to deal with crowds. Yeah, introverts, extroverts, blah blah blah. I've all done it before. And yeah, I was obviously more introvert leaning, so yeah, I kept going to. There's plenty of there was that place. It was that bar called the World Bar. So what do you call that place? There was plenty of eateries, things like that. And it was near the airport, and I kept looking around, for a beer one, because I had to go to the airport to get some beers to go for my hotel room. So because I like having a private drink. I like to get drunk in private. I don't like to get too inebriated in public. So yeah, what I was trying to find was this tram that just takes you to the airport. Just get a few tinnies from a Spa or Marks and Spencer's, and yeah, when I was well, I don't know. I thought you had to pay for the tram there or something. I don't know. I was a bit. I mean, I managed to get there eventually, but I just felt like I was lost in the back rooms. That film, it just came out around it the same time. I don't know, at the same time, the back rooms, wasn't it? The back rooms film. I'd like to watch that. I don't want anyone to go with, so. Plus. Right, another thing. Came out, as soon as I got back, I pre-ordered my copy. I got it fairly soon. And I got on holiday, as soon as I can, you get your furry tremors, you get your furry PTSD. You just come back from a furry convention, and that's not necessarily recommended music, but for electronic music lovers, that day was kind of like Christmas for me. So a bit of a double Christmas. So I had to kind of reset myself, say, yeah, I need to listen to Boards of Canada, all that sort of stuff. But that's another subject. Yeah, another thing I'll I don't want to go on for too long, and I realise I'm rambling here. I need to get some editing software to kind of I just try and do this all in one take. I just hope things have got in all right. When the first time, I walk on. The first time I went to Confuzzled, yeah, obviously it was a bit of a, that was a social disaster. That's Shadow Raccoon was there. He was doing the panel, so I remember that. But I only stayed there for 2 days. I kind of left early. But when I went to ScotiaCon for the first time in 2024, things kind of went fairly well. I was like, there's obviously the friend Richard Hedgehog, my friend of mine. He couldn't make it, but I still went anyway, and I got talking to various people, including a cobalt from Workington. So he's a nice guy. Just hanged around with various people who I met. So I kind of like, I got by. But like when I got back, I kind of had some weird, strange feeling. Like, when your own like kind of like, I'm a bit like sometimes I'm sort of like negative, like negatons, sort of science, psychology, and it's like that episode Better Than Life when Wimmer's brain were bells. If things go my way, if I kind of enjoy myself, to say like, yeah, I'd never thought I'd do that and all that sort of stuff. And I got back, I survived and all that. Like, there's sort of like tremors, con PTSD. It was like my own like subconscious, my own like mind was punishing me for having a good time. And it kind of did come back a little bit, but I think like this is my fourth con, not as bad as because it's a bit strange. It's quite hard to describe, but like if you're familiar with the episode Better Than Life, where women, Chris Barry, they're in some sort of simulation where he's supposed to fantasize everything good happening to you, and his brain rebelled. I can get a bit like that sometimes, and it just has some. If I'm by, as soon as if I'm by myself for a bit, it's kind of like it's like if I'm around people, I'm kind of sane. If I'm around like furry or not, if I'm in the public, I'm kind of like in the mood, like have a bit of a laugh and all that. We're having a banging time. We're having a bit of we're partying we're partying as we go along or whatever. Well, in some sense. I mean, I didn't stay there for too long or whatever, but it's a bit quite. As soon as I'm like in isolation for a bit, like I get back home, it's like I don't know. I have some weird weird tremoring forces thinking, what the hell? Like the memory of the crowds and like all that sort of stuff. It just comes crass. Bit of a complicated. Bit of a complex. The first time, 2024, I was a bit all over the place. I was a bit kind of heightened your paranoia. You get on edge. You're like, yeah, edgy, yeah. You become a bit edgelord for the first week. It's I don't know. It's just like you get very like spooked. You think like online and all that. It's just it's nothing really. It's just it all happens to people in various ways. Some sort of defense mechanism and all that. But, yeah. Right, there's probably quite a lot of other things I can go on about, but I don't want to ramble on. This probably went on for over 15 minutes, at least over 10 minutes. So, thanks for watching. I'll be going back into make. Hopefully, should just be going back to making my physical media. As you can see there, this DVD unit needs repairing. Not bothered to repair it yet. So, we had a very good, well, it's been, I should have done this sooner, but like I just never, like, just had other things, pacing along. So yeah, whatever part of the world you're in, just like I mean, if you can't, I don't know, at least go to a convention at least once or twice. I mean, I do not know if I'll go again because it does like I don't know. There's other things I want to do, like go to Scotland, go to Le Mans Rose, like go to Ben Nevis, go to Glencoe. Maybe go to Wales, maybe go to Cornwall. Just go to the countryside and just go for your solo hiking. I mean, I am kind of solitary by nature. I mean, yeah, I do like a good laugh. I like a good someone to have a beer with or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. I mean, I've been to 4 conventions. I'm fairly sure I'll go to one at least again. Obviously, they have these smaller cons. I don't know when, I don't know where, but like, if you, yeah, just enjoy being a furry cat if you're a furry cat. So, like, have a good one.